Hey everybody, how's it going today? I'm using my camera as a look-see here. I'm tired. Ignore them, just ignore the sound behind you and the mess behind you. I am sitting here. This is another place I sometimes do a little bit of crafting. My little craft room right now is super hot and I didn't want to stay in there. And it's been an exhausting day already. I wanted to tell you guys a funny story about our little family reunion that's been going on for the past couple of days. When they come down, a lot of our family fly in from South Carolina and everything else, and so we have a lot of family. It's my father-in-law's side, the Reeves side, and I still try to figure out which way to look at this camera. But anyway, they're hilarious, and they were just like, back in the day, my grandparents had 9 kids, so did his parents, so they had a ton of kids. And the oldest surviving sister, her name is Dot, and she is a hoot. Oh my gosh, she is a hoot. It is amazing how funny this lady is. She's 87, I want to say. Looks better than I do. My husband's whole side of the family, the Reeves side, are just amazingly great genes. It's crazy. But she was talking yesterday, and most of that side of the family are definitely Christians, but a couple of them don't really go to church or anything. And Dot's, she's one of them. Doesn't make her any less sweet. She's still sweet as she can be. But she was talking yesterday, and this apparently is the first time anything like this has ever happened to her. She was in the grocery store parking lot. She had just dropped by because she was in that part of town and she wanted to pick up some milk. So she said as she drove in, I'm going to try and convey this. This went on for several minutes with all of us laughing so hard. I seriously almost passed out, fell on the floor. It was so funny. But when she pulled into the parking space, and now I already have these kinds of problems too, but she said she was just a teeny bit over the line, just a teeny bit. Not enough, for any kind of commotion. Then she said the lady in the parking space next to her just happened to be coming out of the store at that time. And she said, she looked at her, she said, "You need to get you a car you can drive." And Dot said, "Well, this is what I have. This is the car I have, and this is what I do drive." She said, "Well, then you need to learn how to drive." And Dot said as she went on telling the story about the exchanges this lady has. Dot, so she's a wiry little thing. She'd probably, climb you like a tree monkey or something if you got her mad enough. But she said that she just started coming up on the way home. She was just so mad about this whole thing, and she started just coming up with all these things that she wished she had said to her in the moment, the heat of the moment. She said, "One of the things I would have told her is maybe you just need to get you a man, or at least take care of the man you got. Apparently you're just so grumpy and icky that you can't take care of your man." She just kept going, and then she had a few choice words that she called the lady as well. And I'm sorry, to me, if an 87-year-old lady uses a couple little choice words, I just think it's funny. It's just hilarious. I know Jesus might not approve, but I think it's funny. And if I got a sense of humor like that, I'm sure he probably does too. But she just went on and on telling all about this story, and this had never happened to her before in her life. And I was like, well, you know what? You're lucky. I said, I've had all kinds of things happen to me when I was working at Walmart. I've had cans of green beans thrown at me. I've been hit over the back with a baseball bat. You'll be shocked some of the stuff people will do in Walmart. She's like, she said, well, I guess I just haven't got out enough. And I'm like, well, you really don't need to. Another story, this happened maybe a year and a half ago. She lives alone, and a couple of things that she likes to do is she likes to play Keno and a little bit of gambling here and there, which the rest of the family don't approve of, but she just she does it. And there's a restaurant that's right in front of her house that we go to a lot. And me and my daughter were at the restaurant one night, and we were coming out and we saw an ambulance at her house. So of course we took off over there to see what was going on. And as we got there, they were walking her out of the house, and she said she had fallen. But the reason she had fallen, she was telling them, she's like, I don't know what happened. She said, I had a couple of beers, and then when I stood up, I just fell. I said, Doc, stop having a couple of beers before you get up. Go do anything. Like I said, this lady's one of a kind. She's awesome. I almost took the camera over there and vlogged a little bit, letting the family, talk back and forth so you could just hear how funny they are. They're so funny. We have such a good time, but she's priceless. And I love her so much. But I just wanted to tell you guys that. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see now. I had to go to the grocery store earlier today, and I had a mishap with some makeup. I've got really, really, really bad dry eye. And if any of you have it, you know how horrible it is. So anyway, I was going down the road, and the sun is super bright today, which in Oregon is rare, so I love it. But for some reason, sunlight, between fibromyalgia and dry eye, which they kind of go together, you have extremely sensitive eyes. And this eye just started watering like somebody just turned on a spigot. You know what a spigot is if you're from the South. Someone just turned on the faucet, basically. And the makeup was getting all in the eyeball, and it's hurting like crazy, and I can't see. So I had to pull a dot. Basically, I had to pull over to the side of the road really fast and grab a tissue out of my glove compartment and just over my eye and sit there. So of course, by the time it was over with, I was like half and half. This had streaks all the way down into black, and so I just had to sit there and fix my face before I went on to the grocery store. So it kind of looks a little wonky, but it's a lot better than what it did look like. But my husband's like, you're so silly. Why do you do all that to go out to the grocery store? I'm like, well, where else do I go? That's where I'm going to see people. Grocery store and church, for heaven's sakes, He's like, well, I already think you're beautiful. I'm like, I don't do it for you. Men have that weird misconception that for some reason women want to put on, the clothes they wear, the makeup, their hair, everything. We do it for them. And you ladies know what I'm talking about when say, no, we don't. For the most part, I do it because I love it. I love makeup. I'm a girly girl. But for the most part, we care more about what other women think of us than what we do. Men, that's true. They just don't get that. So, but it is true. My husband doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm just crazy. He says, oh, that's just ridiculous. I'm like, well, stop trying to get inside the head of a woman, because you're never going to. And if you do, it's a scary place, so stay out of there. But anyway, I've got dinner in the oven for him, and I was just sitting here doing some of my planning. I was catching up some of my planning. I'm going to show you guys this little one. This is out of my personal size planner. Let me get the two pieces of paper together. Make sure I get it right here. Oh, good grief. Ha ha ha. No, that's wrong too. There we go. Okay. Turning around so I don't get confused. But that's my little personal planner layout for this week. The bows and the faith stickers, that comes from Nikki Drake at Crazy Simple Truth on her Etsy shop. And then the other pretty little flowers and things, that comes out of one of the sticker books I have from Happy Planner. And I just love that color blue. Isn't that the prettiest color blue? I think that is so pretty. So together, those made a pretty little layout. You can't do as much with the little ones, but they're so much fun. I love them. And so today I'm working on one. It's going to be kind of a little mermaid theme. Ocean stuff. I haven't been down to the beach in oh my gosh, probably since we got back from Lincoln City. It's just, we've been so bogged down with everything from doctor's appointments and stuff. Haven't been able just to go there and just hang out for the day. And I want to before it all goes away, because we've not had so far a very good summer. We've had lots and lots and lots of rain. which of course everyone likes because that way the fires don't happen, which I get that, but it's still depressing. It's depressing to my southern brain. Watch it rain all summer long. Feel my pain. All right, guys. So I'm going to get off here. Am I looking at you or am I looking at you that way? I never actually know where my camera thing is. There should be like a little blinking light or something to tell us blind people where to look. But there's not. Okay. Well, excuse the way I look. My hair is a mess. My face is a mess. My life's not a total mess. My house is a mess. I need a maid. Need volunteers? All right, guys. I love ya. I'm still not looking right. So is it this way? I love you. You. I love you. I think I got it. Able to make the camera just go out of focus. All right. If you guys don't watch Beth Buchanan's channel, you need to. She's having a major awesome giveaway. I was watching her today and she's giving away some cool stuff. So you guys really need to go over there and tell her Melissa sent you. But go over there and check out the stuff she's got going on because it is nice. Very super nice. Some of that really nice high-end stuff that us normal people can't afford. I have some nice handbags. I have Coach and Dooney and Burke. Those are my favorite handbags. And while most people like me think those are pretty expensive, you know, you're looking at some hundreds of dollars. She gets things like Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and these are really high dollar purchases, ladies. You know, it's like I could pay my car payment for a year with that. So, so if I had one, I'd probably sell it right now anyway. But anyway, I'm still going to do a what's in my handbag for you guys one day. I really am. But the thing about it is there's really, you know what? Hold on a second. Okay. This is the handbag I am carrying right now. It's a Coach and it is white. So I've always been kind of afraid to carry white handbags for obvious reasons. I'm a hot mess anyway, and you know, a white handbag is going to become a hot mess with me. But I love this one. I've got a tan one like this too that I carry some through the winter. I love Dooney and Burke so much better. The quality of the leather is so much nicer, but they're heavy because the quality of the leather is thicker, so they're super heavy. And I do have a white Dooney that's just entirely too big. I'm actually trying to sell it right now because I've never even carried it. But anyway, this is my handbag. And it opens like so. And really all I have in my handbag, I have some makeup. I have my small Dooney and Burke wallet. You know, just big enough. I have a lot of wallets. But I do like the smaller ones. I've got Vera Bradley that I like too, but I like leather. And I have I have a handbag that matches this. I've got the bucket bag, and I've got two, and I've also have a zip, jeez, handbag from Dooney and Burke, and they're both in this gray color. I love them. But this is the little, you know, coin purse, but I've got makeup and drugs in there. You know, just in case I need one of my heart pills out there somewhere. That's what I have in there. And then I have more makeup, a brush for my makeup, my glasses because I'm blind, another brush for my makeup, gum, and acid control pills, and more makeup and perfume. Little Tommy girl in there to freshen myself up. More makeup and perfume. More drugs. Oh, Happy Lotion, Clinique. Love it. And then I also carry this little bad boy with me most of the times. That's my little miniature traveler's notebook that I plan in, and it's just really easier to carry because it's not quite so big and bulky. But anyway, that's what's in my handbag. I know it's not as exciting as what some of the other ladies do, but I'm not as exciting as some of the other ladies are. Okay, guys. I will stop taking up your time with my foolishness right now. But I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm still going to do us a video. I'll probably do it tomorrow to update on the giveaway for when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So stay tuned for that so I can go through and show you exactly everything that I'm going to be giving away. You know, if you saw one of my other videos, I kind of showed you a little bit. One of them's going to be an A5 size planner and some goodies and all kinds of stuff. So tune in. Hit subscribe. Hit like. Hit that notification button so you can know when I come on. And we'll be good to go. All right, guys. I love you.